Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your favorite Philippine expat, Bianca in Japan. And now we're back with another very interesting video. Have you ever thought about living in Akihabara, the otaku capital of the world? Today, I'm going to show you an apartment right in the middle of Akihabara, just 4 minutes away from Spacious Station. So let's see. Let's go. One thing I can say about this apartment is that this apartment is good for women. Look at the security in that thing. We have the intercom outside and the auto lock outside, but we also have all these locks. And then when you turn, you have this big shoe space, so it's perfect for like ladies with lots of shoes or maybe men with a lot of sneakers. Let's just close that. And the apartment is freshly painted. Look at that crispy white. And then we will look at the bath area, but first the sink area. Hey! So Japanese apartments are famous for having small spaces, so they tend to have a lot of these features to save on space. You see that? Place to put your makeup or medicine, and when you go down, the sink still has enough space to put more stuff. The one I like about this apartment is it's compartmentalized. So a thoughtful space to put maybe your makeup swabs and maybe your makeup brushes or maybe toothbrush. It's up to you. Then at the bottom, there's still space for cleaning products. Wow. And then this space, wet space, they consider it, is separated from the wetter space, which is the bathroom. So you don't have to get your feet wet when you're doing your makeup. And hey, it's me. Hi. Older apartments don't have this feature, but you see this one and this one. So consider it a place to put your shampoo and maybe soap here. Now, for the bathtub, let me show you the size in perspective. I'm going to get in the bathtub. So you just put it here and adjust. Okay. Hey guys, I'm in the bathtub. I'm small, I'm 5'3", so I can like stretch my legs, but for bigger people, you will have to like scrunch up a little bit. But it's perfect for, you know, just sitting down or lying down, stretching, and just, you know, getting yourself winded down after a day's work. So if you're going to be two people who's using the bathtub, of course you have to like scrunch up even more to give them space, but it does its job. I know it's not an American-sized bathtub and it's not a hotel-sized bathtub, but it's Japan. People are smaller here and it works. The size is smaller too. That's why they have this really cute bathtubs. Now, You see they have a shower, and that space is actually for drying your clothes if you want to, not the shower curtain rack, because everything is already separated. Space to put your towel here, space to put your towel here again. And then let me just discuss the panel. This panel is for filling up your bathtub, so you can adjust the temperature. Usually the temperature for the bathtub is 40 degrees Celsius, but you can also like reheat it. So this is very important because sometimes you fill up the tub and you're just, you forget about it, and then when you do want to get in, it's cold. You'll have to refill the tub, and that's a waste of water. With this function, you don't have to waste water. And by the way, you can actually call someone while you're in the bathtub. This is good for older people because sometimes they're in trouble. So let me tell you where it connects. Later, when you exit, you will see this washing machine space in a really random corner. The reason for that, again, is Japanese apartments are small, so they just stick it where they can. But let me tell you that this has to be inside because you don't want to ruin your washing machine by having it out in the balcony. Now the hallway is separated by this door, but it's left open. And what we can see next is the kitchen. Right away, it's the kitchen. It's actually spacious for Japan. So you actually have a space, proper space for your fridge here. And we have a space for maybe your microwave oven, maybe your rice cooker, and a table here. When you turn to the back, you see a gorgeous, nice, new range hood and 3 burners. Wow, that's sexy. A lot of the foreigners I handle ask, where's the dishwasher? Where is the oven? Surprise, they don't have it. But what they do have here is a fish grill. So the fish grill, I've seen people cooking tandoori chicken with this. I've seen people cooking banana bread with this, and this is a good one where you can do those 2 things. And we also have the panel from the bathroom here. So you can actually fill up your tub while you're cooking in the kitchen, and somebody could actually call you from the bathroom here. And then we have storage spaces. Let me just show you how it looks like. So you can't use these 2 because of the sink, but let me just show you. Wow, separation for utensils, and then more space. Good storage from this place. Very considerate apartment. And then when you turn here, it's now the bathroom. Now I know that a lot of you guys are very interested in the Japanese toilet. It is a beauty, it is a wonder. So be sure to have a washlet if you can afford it. Look at that, that is also sexy. There's 3 functions for washing yourself downstairs. So I guess the pictures are self-explanatory. And then there's also 2 options for flush. So one for small flush and one for big flush. Wink, wink. And then at the back, there is a place where you can put your tissue and other stuff. Now when you turn around, it's already the living, dining, kitchen area here. So the space is 8 tatami. Yes, they measure the space here by tatami. I will put a note on how much is 8 tatami. For reference, guys, I'm going to stand here so that you guys know how big this space is. So I'm doing this so you guys have an idea, but basically it's not a bad space. You can definitely put a table here and chairs. So couch maybe not, but definitely table and chairs. And then let me just show you some of the other features. So there's a window here. You can just leave the net on if you're feeling like you want a little breeze. But usually we don't want the breeze. And then there's free internet in this property. Let me just show you guys. You can separate this dining kitchen area from the bedroom using this door. But I'm guessing you won't want to do that because there is just one aircon unit in the space. And we see like the security function again. You can check who's outside. Good security for this property. One thing I also like about this apartment is it's actually made of reinforced concrete, so your neighbors won't hear you, and it also has pretty good insulation. Next, we're entering the bedroom. So this is 5 tatami, approximately. And that is the closet. It's a big closet, actually, with a good rod, good space. And then we have here the place where you put your laundry. You might be wondering what's this. This is actually for ventilation. You can just press it and it pops out. And then if you're feeling like you want to go out into the balcony, you can just open this and just go out. There's a net thing here, but the balcony is pretty spacious. You can put a chair in this motherfucker. And then good view too, look at that. Such a nice view of Akihabara. If you look straight there, you see the AKB 48 building. Not bad. So guys, next question for you guys. Can you guess how much this property is? Please comment below. Can you also guess for me how big you think the apartment is in square meters? So let's see if anyone can get it. So guys, I hope you liked our video today. That ends our first video in the series of showing you apartments around Tokyo. So what kind of apartment would you like to see next? Please comment below. If you like the videos made by Bianca in Japan, please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, so that we can keep on making our community bigger, so that we can keep making Bianca in Japan bigger, and we can have more videos. So see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.